starring Chicago City Limits with Carol Schindler, David Regal, Eddie Ellner, Chris Oyen, and our anchor persons, Judy, Nazemetz, and Paul Zuckerman.
Good evening and welcome to Real News. This week's top story. Doctors at the Mayo Clinic removed a pair of trousers from George Bush's nose after he complained of unusually painful nasal congestion. The head of the surgical team said, "We had to leave the crotch and waistband there, so he'll be hacking up lint for some time to come."
Tragedy struck today in Ocala, Washington, when little Timmy Piddler, the world's first bladder transplant recipient, suddenly exploded on a street corner. 3 people drowned.
Sex therapist and talk show host Dr. Ruth Westheimer appeared at a fundraiser with New York City Mayor Ed Koch last week to show support for the mayor despite allegations that he may be linked to the corruption scandal that has surrounded his administration of late. The perky little celebrity site says, "When it comes to being in charge, he obviously has the right stuff, if you know what I mean."
That's a good Dr. Ruth tune. This week, former First Lady Betty Ford checked into the famous substance abuse rehabilitation clinic named after her, explaining simply, "I just wasn't feeling like my old self."
Julio Gallo visited Los Angeles today to unveil his latest product, Rock Gut Cooler. This beverage, aimed at a low-scale market, contains 7.4% gin and 92.6% grain alcohol. When asked to comment on his newest venture, all Mr. Gallo could do was grab a lamppost and shake his head.
At a news conference dealing with the Chernobyl nuclear power plant meltdown, Soviet scientists were characteristically closed-mouthed about the disaster. They did offer some advice for the victims of the accident.
Keep a little song handy wherever you go, and nothing can ever go wrong.
Well, how pleasant.
Right.
You know, if you're out there watching TV tonight, it means that you probably have no friends. Our consumer reporter, David Regal, is going to show us how to make some friends even in this tough city of New York.
Hello, this is David Regal posing as a tourist in front of the world-famous Plaza Hotel. We're trying to find out if New Yorkers are indeed friendly. Come on. Pardon me, sir. I'm new in town and I'm looking for a friend.
Well, you've come to the wrong city.
The wrong city? New Yorkers aren't friendly?
No, not when they have a hot dog that they just dine to eat and don't want to be disturbed. So,
Okay, but we're still friends.
yeah, there's friends.
I'm looking for a friend.
Beat it.
Okay, here's a group. Of course, groups are normally more friendly than individuals.
I'll be your friend.
Thank you very much. Say, why don't we do something, okay?
If it ain't too kicky, if you ain't gay, you can be.
We are friends.
Friends are we.
Ha ha ha.
Hee hee hee.
That was fun, wasn't it? Thanks for being my friend. Now everyone together. We are friends.
Friends are we.
No, no. It's okay. We're friends. It doesn't matter. Do you like parties, Fred?
Yeah, sure.
Me too. Why don't you have one this Saturday?
All right, sure.
Put down your name and address. Start the wave. Here, start. No, it's coming back. Do you like parties?
Yes.
Let's have one at your house this Saturday. Write down your name and address, and we'll have people come over. Ed, we're making friends today. I was wondering if there's anyone here you see that you'd like to meet.
No.
Ed, Marianne, and John.
Hi. Hi.
Hi, Ben.
Hi, Mary.
We are friends. Ha ha ha. Pardon me, sir? There's a friend poem. I'll say, we are friends, and you go, friends are we.
Yes.
And I'll say, ha ha ha. You say, he he he.
Okay.
We are friends.
He he.
We are the world. We are the children. We are the ones to start a brighter day. So let's start giving.
Friends are we.
Ha ha ha.
Ha ha ha.
That was
Friends are we.
good. This is David Regal proving that New York is a friendlier place than everyone thought. For Real News, back to the studio.
I don't know what to say, but I don't want to be David's friend.
Oh, I don't either. Well, isn't that nice?
Judy, right now, believe it or not, we have some information about rock and roll.
Oh, good.
And with Eddie Ellner.
Thanks, guys. Hello, everybody. I'm Eddie Ellner. Tonight on Let's Talk Rock, we'll be looking at some of the hottest talents in the entertainment field and what they're up to. Here's a scoop from Hollywood. Rumor has it that a major studio plans to remake the film Giant, which originally starred Elizabeth Taylor, Rock Hudson, and James Dean. Filling those roles respectively will be Boy George, John Moss, and Roy Hay from Culture Club. Singer-actor Sting has gained 100 pounds for his next film role. Here he is as he appears in the title role of Meatloaf, the True Story. In a surprise announcement today, the Joffrey Ballet selected Joe Cocker to star in its national tour of the Nutcracker. Mr. Crocker will dance the role of the Sugar Plum Fairy, and for him they have reworked the choreography so that Joe can come in through the bathroom window. Rock singer Prince is recovering nicely from his recent plastic surgery. The Spanish singing group Menudo is back in the news with a new age policy. From now on, members past the age of 6 will be expelled from the group. Well, it's official. After a stormy romance, Alice Cooper and Jason said their I do's in a private ceremony in Las Vegas. Said Alice, "He really understands me." To which Jason replied, "Remember, you heard it here first." And finally, on a more somber note, Hollywood celebrities turned out en masse at a memorial service for Pee Wee Herman's Big Wee Herman, who met his end in a tragic bicycle accident. A fighter to the end, his last words were, "I know you are, but what am I?" We'll miss you, Big Wee, whatever you are. Paul, Judy.
Oh, Judy. Hey, really got you, didn't it? Hey, Judy, if Pee Wee Herman's father is called Big Wee, what's his little brother's name?
I don't know.
Wee Wee. Sorry, why don't you read what's coming up after these commercials? Eesh. Judy?
Coming up after these commercial messages, we'll be speaking to world-famous ophthalmologist and transsexual Dr. Renee Richards, who has just been signed to star in a new network miniseries, The Vanessa Redgrave Story.
We'll also talk to nationally syndicated talk show host and former Oscar nominee for The Color Purple, Oprah Winfrey, who just landed the lead role in the all-black adaptation of Rodgers and Hammerstein's The King and I.
And finally, we'll be speaking to Mrs. Ayatollah Khomeini, who is on a speaking tour promoting her new book about her life with her husband, entitled My Little Maniac, or Shaboom, Shaboom. But first, this commercial message.
The so-called real news will be back after this capitalistic commercial message.
Welcome back to Real News. Judy,
Yes,
have you ever been to a sporting event?
of course I have.
Well, what was the last one you went to?
I went to a Yankee game.
Oh, yeah? Did they win?
I don't remember.
Well, good. Because, Judy, spectators like you need to know their rights. And Chris Oyen is going to tell us about spectators' rights. Chris?
Thank you, Paul. Today in the Sports Corner, I'd like to discuss stadium etiquette. It's really tough when you're a fan and you've waited for years for your home team to finally win that game. It could be a playoff, a league championship, or a Super Bowl, or a World Series. It has a special place in your heart, a moment that you will both cherish and remember. A moment, perhaps, that you'll recall while bouncing a grandchild on your knee. How do you truly love that team? How do you show them that you love them? You take a piece of them with you when you leave. This, of course, means you, as a fan, have an obligation to come to the stadium properly prepared. The right equipment makes all the difference. First, the scrapbook filler. This piece of equipment will enable you to remember your seat at that big game by taking it with you from the ground up. Handy on bolts and even more practical at basketball games for dismantling folding chairs, making them pocket-sized souvenirs. It's also a handy device for clearing a path through those crowded corridors on your way to the exit. Next, the salt of the earth. Few people realize that with proper care and maintenance, patches of turf from football, baseball, and soccer fields can be transplanted and live up to 2 weeks in your own backyard. Afterwards, what better way to remember that truly special day than by pressing a 2-foot square patch of dirt and sod between the pages of the family Bible? For our official turf, known to the professional sportsman as the carpet, one needs a slight variation on this theme. This tool of the trade is excellent in giving you that added edge on the mad dash to the goal line. If used properly, it's also an effective device for slowing down those pesky security guards who may object to your God-given right as a souvenir hunter. And finally, the granddaddy of them all, the goalpost retriever. It's not only effective on its namesake, but also on scoreboards, diamond vision screens, and prosthetic devices. It's the ideal tool for sharing chunks of history with others around you. And, the one drawback is it's so darn hard to just carry into the stadium, so you have to dismantle it and stash it in the old Coleman. Probably the best bet is to split up the pieces among your pals and assemble it in the final moments of the game. The important thing to remember is that you've bought a ticket, sports fans. You've paid your way in. What you see is what you get. Back to you, Judy and Paul. So long, sports.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah.
I can't wait to go to a game with you, Chris. Kind of rewritten the book of etiquette.
Judy, is it our favorite time?
It's my favorite time.
Oh, boy.
Our friend Norman is he's in paradise. He's in Hawaii.
Really? How do you get to Hawaii without us?
I don't know, but I'm going to find out. Take it away, Norman.
Hi, I'm just on my way to spend an idyllic day on an exotic Hawaiian beach, lying under a palm tree with my top button undone, sipping a coconut thick shake, and dreaming of Mrs. Lewis and the chances of her getting arthritis in the mouth. And being fed pineapple chunks by a dusky maiden. You know, Aunt. Gee, I hope it's as good as the picture in the travel agents. White sand, blue seas, yellow sky. Well, no, the yellow sky was for Mr. Foster, the travel agent, demonstrating a traditional Hawaiian war dance with a can of Passiana in his hand.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Well, washing up wounds playing up again. Everything's going black. No, it's not. It's just the sand. This is the filthiest beach I've ever seen. I've seen cleaner sand than this between Uncle Sandro's toes. Not quite this much, but because he's only got 1 foot. I'm a visitor to this country. How do you think tourists feel about the condition of this beach?
This is organic.
Pardon?
I eat it for dinner.
Just can't take friendly criticism. When they got upset, I told them the answer was to bash and bury. In Hawaii.
Thank you, Norman. I understand the tide came up right after that shot, and thank goodness that's the last we'll see of Norman. You know, things can get pretty hairy on the street, and Judy Nazemetz is going to walk on the street again, and she has a report about it.
Thank you, Paul. Women and mustaches. That's what we're talking about today. Now, I'm not talking about men with mustaches. I'm talking about women with mustaches. Yes, the fashion statement of the 80s. The women who previously had to pluck, tweeze, bleach, or otherwise get rid of those unwanted hairs on their upper lips are now growing them. In fact, they're cultivating them. To make statements, they say? Let's find out.
Well, this is about a week's growth.
A week's growth?
Yeah, it grew very fast. I guess it's because I really wanted it. I wanted a new look, you know?
Well, everyone has one, I thought. You know, it's the new thing.
Well, I felt that women should have equal rights about this. So if it can enhance a man, it should enhance me. What do you think?
Well, I guess if I can do it, women ought to be able to do it, too.
Is there any special treatment, any special shampoo or whatever that you have to use to groom yourself?
No, just chin and shoulders.
Just chin and shoulders. What did your mother say when you told her when she first saw you with a mustache?
She said that I should grow a beard.
Whatever turns you on. What can I tell you?
How has your growing a mustache affected your job status?
I'm taken much more seriously. I don't have to dress for success anymore because I look much more like my boss.
Well, there you have it. Hair today, hair tomorrow. For the woman of today, this is Judy Nazemetz for Real News. Back to you, Paul.
Thank you, Judy. The world has been looking to the stars lately with the recent discovery of what appears to be the aftermath of a collision of two stars. These two stars, one a neutron star and the other called a white dwarf, are only 80,000 miles apart. But the most bizarre thing is that they are both circling each other every 11 minutes. With us today are the famous astrophysicists, Dr. Edgar and Emma Royd, who will explain why this discovery is so significant. Welcome, doctors and Dr. Royd.
Hello, nice to see you again, Paul.
Pleasure to be here.
Yeah. Well, what exactly happened to these two stars?
Well, it's
very hard to say clinically, from a clinical
yes,
standpoint, because actually, you know, we do not have a satellite that can track it with the downfall of our own space program,
That's
and
right.
the only satellite close to the European space satellite which went offline. So we could give you a graphic example,
yeah.
simple audio-visual aids to show you what happened, basically.
Yeah, but basically, are you interested in doing it?
Well, we show,
well, first of all,
you
let's
know.
say that for one of the stars was a neutron star.
Neutron
yes.
You know what a neutron star is, Mr.
I
Zuckerman?
don't.
Well, don't worry about it.
We could talk about that
just
later.
Oh, well,
Let's get to one question at a
Oh,
time.
that's fine.
Well,
That's fine with me.
Don't push it.
All right, so where were we?
What happened?
Oh, no.
I know he was going to
Graphic
have it.
demonstration.
Yes.
Well, let's say that this is a neutron star here.
And this is the little white dwarf.
Right.
I'm
And
a
the
little white
molecules that-
dwarf.
Oh, no, I'm a
I'm in the
neutron star.
galaxy.
Here we are.
Here we are in the-
I see. That's a very, excuse me, it's a very good graphic illustration.
What happened?
Yeah.
The theoretical basis of what happened is there. It's,
Well, you know, you did start to explain what a neutron star is. What is a neutron
Most
star?
people don't know what a neutron
I have to say, I don't know either.
You have to be an astrophysicist, like
we
Edgar
understand,
and myself.
to understand.
Well, would you tell
a
us?
neutron star
Well,
This is only a
basically,
2-hour show, so maybe you could
a
get to it.
star that is a cluster of neutrons.
The dense pack of neutrons packed like a big meatball
Meatball, that's a
at
good
the
word,
interstellar buffet.
Very good.
And,
With a little gravy.
A little gravy.
Yeah.
There's no toothpick in it because it's just rotating out there in its gravy.
Very
It's
powerful
electromagnetic force.
Yes.
And it's out there and it's just sitting alone.
I see.
And then along comes a little white dwarf.
Yes, I think we understand that part. That's, yes.
That's exactly how it happened, though, you know. They can't prove it, so.
What is a white dwarf?
Sleepy, grumpy,
happy,
happy.
You know, there's a theory, I understand, about why this phenomena did
Well,
occur.
we have
Maybe you
our
could
own
explain
Royd
that.
theory.
The Royd theory, yes.
Royd theory about carbonation, actually.
Yeah.
What is that?
Well, we believe, you know, when you take a can of any substance that is carbonated,
And if you're like us, we like to shake them up real good
that's
before
right.
you open them.
Soda pop, a seltzer, the various liquids. And when you shake it up and you pop the top, it's
Or twist off the cap, as the case may be, and the container available.
what do you call it? The foam, the carbonation, spits, and
the matter is forced from below, and therein sucks itself and adheres itself to the table below.
Right.
And it's standing in a container is actually placed on, which is really going to we think happen in space.
Well, what is the significance of such a discovery for us here on Earth?
But I never really thought of that. There's really not much of any practical application for
you
this.
see, there's no application. It's just
No,
that
it's
the one
just,
star is
there's
one.
another one.
Oh,
And, you know, it's neat to watch this, you know.
Well, thank you very much, Doctor and Dr. Royd. We're just about out of time. Judy?
And here comes someone else.
Judy?
Okay, thank you, Paul, and thank you, Doctors Royd, and thank you all for tuning in tonight. Join us again for Real News. Good night.
Keep a little strong handy wherever you go, and nothing can ever go wrong.
Thank you for watching Night Flight's Real News. We'll be back next week, we hope.
Any little single jingle that sets the toes a tingle is welcome when you mingle in any single throng. So keep a little song handy wherever you go, and nothing can ever go wrong. Keep a little song handy wherever you go, and nothing can ever go wrong. Keep a little song handy, and sure as you know, sunshine will follow along. Any little single jingle that sets the toes a tingle is welcome when you mingle in any single throng. So keep a little song handy wherever you go, and nothing can